G'day, I'm Chris, and this is Game Chambers, and we are back with Wrath of the Righteous. Now, we just had the wedding for Sealer's friends. I don't remember their names, but there was also the betrayal of the jeweler who had been working in collusion with the demons and was apparently putting soul gems in his jewelry that the demons were then using to take over the souls of anyone who bought the jewelry. And they decided to attack all across Mendev, so apparently across Canabras and Dresden, there has been demons just sort of running rampant. So, we don't know if we're going to prioritize that. We're going to see how the world map looks. I don't really want to go and prioritize that right away, but if it's sort of essential to get done, then maybe we'll have to. But there are other things that I wanted to do before we did that. Where are we? So let's see if Sealer has anything to say. Head back to the throne room. So we probably need to sleep. Do we? Yeah, maybe not. We've only used a very minor amount of resources. We used a bunch of channels, but that's fine. We don't really need those channels to get by. Where are you, Sealer? There you are. How are you? Ilan's wedding? Things didn't exactly go as planned. What does it matter how I am? I can't stop thinking about everyone who suffered. Clever Sealer the Paladin, companion of the gods, chosen one, didn't even notice a demon conspiracy right under her nose. I'm officially going to change my name to Sealer the Dimwit. That's how I'll introduce myself to everyone I meet so they know they can't count on me. Sealer chuckles grimly, then adds, in a softer, more serious tone, if we're too late to save the souls of all these victims, I will never forgive myself. You know what else I keep thinking about? What happened to Earl? Did he really want to steal the ring? Did he just get what was coming to him? Or was it the fault of the demon who possessed his body? So many questions and so much grief. As if a whole world wound and 2 demon lords out there just waiting to hurt us wasn't enough. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of shit already happening. I don't know how to make them do the running thing. Make them go super fast. Done it occasionally. But it doesn't seem to work every single time. Walk faster. Are we going faster now? I can't even tell. They seem to be running. I wait till Ivy gets a bit bigger. I'm hoping she gets quite large. Okay, so nothing here. We're not going to sleep. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're going to keep Regil. Because we're going to go to the Hellknight outpost. We're going to sort that out. I want to get that off my to-do list and get it done with. Okay, so that's the Nameless Ruins. We're not going there. Okay, so we do have to go back there. We've got Tarendalev's lair to go to as well. But we're heading out in this direction this time. So it's the Hellknight outpost. Is there anything else in this direction? The Grimwood, but we can't go there. Blackwater. God, I wish I could teleport. It's just baffling that we don't have teleportation with such a powerful party. Alright, well, let's head. So that's obviously the long way around. So let's head to here. How is that? 17 hours to there, 9 hours to there. These ones mustn't be quite connected. Yeah, I'd say I haven't actually done this connection. This one here, they're not fully closed. Yeah, there we go. Now it is. 12 hours. This should hopefully connect us up here. And this should get us to the Hellknights outpost. And let's have a snooze before we go in. Your flexible morals and open acceptance are difficult to understand. You are happy to defend a confirmed thief, yet you do not see me as a worthy ally. I wonder who he's talking to. My code says, my strength is not in my sword, but in my heart. Winning the war is not enough. We must still have our humanity by the end of it. You do not understand this or agree with it, and that's the trouble. Okay, let's head on in and check out this Hellknight outpost. We probably should check over Regel's gear. I'm not sure we've looked at his gear for a while. Alright, so what are you wielding? +2 axiomatic cold iron? Not cold iron. Okay, it's got a fair bit of junk, don't we? What's your armor? Adamantine full plate +2, that's pretty good. Physical form +2. Oh, we got some nice belts here. Physical might +2, yeah, we'll keep that on you. Strength +4. I'm not even wearing a belt. Might as well wear Constitution. What are you wearing? Strength? I don't care about you. You might as well wear that one then. You're wearing nothing on your head. Okay, so I don't think any of this armor is worth it for you. You are wearing what? A single ring? Ring of protection +1, and that's it. What's your cloak? Resistance +2, well that's okay. Okay, well that's bad for you because that's a two-handed weapon. What are you wearing? Who else needs charisma? You use charisma, but is your DC of your smite based, and your abilities of your smite based on your charisma? Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, so putting that on is actually not a silly idea, because it makes your smite better. We need to find the other one of these, but we don't have the other half of the pair yet. Okay, well, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff for you, Regil, but you're looking a little bit better now. Okay, so this is bound to be a fight, so let's get down some buffs. Is it that one? Yep. Bark skin on you. Bark skin on you. And it's probably a bit early to throw down a bless, but whatever. Throw down that one, throw down that one. You can have that one. And you can have that one. Oh, we don't have Greater Magic Fang without Ban. It's a shame. I think Arishale's got normal Magic Fang, but I don't think that'll actually help us. The heroisms. Oops. Okay, that's all them down. Okay, Nenio, get your own mage armor on. Get your See Invisible Communal on. You don't have any spells. Bark Skin on Ivu. You don't have Magic Fang prepared, okay. That's okay. We might remedy that if we're going to keep Lan out of the party for a while. What do you have, Ivu? Nothing really. Okay, so now let's get down your invisibility and mirror image just to make sure you're safe. Okay. Let's head on in. Regil scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving away the location of the Hellknight outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. I'm ready. Let's hurry. Okay. Alright, so we got an Omox. That's nothing to be too concerned about. We really need a better weapon for Sealer. It seems weird having a rapier on her.
I will resist.
I guess we just put him to sleep. Oh, I did fall asleep.
You should have listened to reason.
Oh, wait, I just blew her invisibility. That was silly, wasn't it?
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, what's this? The Hellknights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications, which date back to the age of the First Crusades.
I sense something.
How do we get down there?
Close ranks.
Bunch of Omoxes. Fast, aren't they? Yeah, we'll just take it.
Kneel before me.
So nothing massively threatening in this area. Do they do acid damage? Do they bludgeoning acid? Yeah, okay.
The light, take you.
Yeah, just get out of the way. So you don't have protection spells, do you? Rely on others for that. Yep, okay.
I'll remove this obstacle. Prepare yourself.
Oh, okay, that's starting to hurt a little bit. Get down some acid protection.
This one is mine.
I think we might be too spread out to do it here. Where is it? Acid? Sonic? Electricity, cold, acid. Oh, I thought I was going to get to target it, so I'll have to do IV separately.
No glory without risk.
Get you in there just to take some hits. Okay, I guess I don't know what you're doing, Nanya. You're just following along right now.
Desna, guide my hand.
Wow, okay, I thought you were going to clean that up for me. Oh, just move back.
Press the attack.
And get these two to move in. And you can have your own resist energy acid. We'll heal you up as well.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
He's one of these. So chance rating 13, okay. Well, level 13. So it's already done the... Fell asleep.
Mind over muscle.
Alright, Sealer. This time just... Not Sealer. Urushale. God, we're not having much luck here, are we?
Retreat is not an option.
Here we go. Suspicious Traveller. Pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, somebody's here! And it's the Crusaders too. Please help me. I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who was supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Regil notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. A cultist? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. Calm down and tell me everything. Start at the beginning. He raises his light-coloured eyes to meet yours. As you command. It's true. I worked in that workshop for, you know, the Baphomet folk. But I didn't do anything wrong. They dragged us here and threw us in the basement. They made us work, fed us a little, but also beat us sometimes. Then these folks in black armour turned up, killed the guards, tied us up, brought us here and left us. Please help me. I'm afraid to cross the world wound by myself. Interesting that we can't like detect evil on him or cast detect lies or something like that, or even make a sense motive check. What happened to the black armoured knights who captured you? I'm telling you, they left us here. They brought us all the way here, tied us up, and then left us to die. And they laughed about it too. Farewell, you cultist bastards. Either demons will eat you or you'll die of hunger soon enough. They said that and left. There, towards that hill. I was the only one to escape. I untied myself and tried to hide. Regil, does this make any sense to you? Regil growls through clenched teeth with an uncharacteristic passion. As far as I can see, he's an accomplice of the cultists and an accessory to their crimes. He must be interrogated harshly, tortured if necessary, then executed if he turns out he knows nothing. It seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then, surprisingly deftly, jumps away from you. What do we have here? A Fowler of Virtue, eh? Shadow Demon of some sort? How are you flat-footed? You've just acted. Incorporeal, but you're a demon of magic. Probably better off just taking the 4 shots with this bow than switching to the other one. Let's just try it. Yeah. And then, because it's incorporeal, let's just hit it with some magic missiles. There we go. Regil nods to himself. One less demon. Splendid. We're not going to get him in trouble for being cold. Yeah, I don't like any of these, except this bottom one. Perhaps all the captured cultists were possessed by demons, and they assaulted the knights when they thought the moment was right. A reasonable assumption. Let's see what else we're able to find out. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights returned to the outpost. Move out. Okay, so first thing we've got to do is drink 100 healing potions on Ivy. I'm surprised there's no easier way to do this yet. That'll do. And let's see what else we can see up in here. The gates are wide open. There are no signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or any traces of magic. Let's see if we could get down here. Is it possible? Apparently it is. Okay. Can walk this way. Well, let's see what's down here then. Grand Owl of Wisdom. Permanent +1 bonus on all skill checks and then vanishes. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if we want to use that. I don't know. Okay, Regil, you need to be at the front. Something like that, I suppose. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, let's see what we can find. Some food. Any of these cold iron? Like masterwork? They're not. What do we have? Oh, I thought it was a demon's wing. It's just a flag. The Hellknight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regil in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Knight Commander, at last! I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Arushale narrows her eyes. Kiranda. Arushale, my dear, you found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over, don't be shy. The demon gestures invitingly. This must be a succubus. Arushale's wide with worry. Careful, Emerylda. This is Kiranda. She's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. Ivy looks around timidly. It's so scary here. Can we grab these tasty treats and find a place that isn't as scary? What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? One of those black-armoured blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. Can we cast protection from evil before we go in here? I'd rather not be mind-controlled. Regil subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Okay. Alright, let's talk. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Emerylda, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With a snap of her fingers, Kiranda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the white of a Serenrayan cleric. I can look like this, so likable, so trustworthy. Or if you prefer, this is my favourite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this fast, demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me. Aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means you're blind, and your vice is the greatest of them all, pride. Okay, so we made this perception check, so you said you knew I was coming, how? The demon looks astonished for a moment. How did I know? Ah, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them. Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship. Are you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say? The demon's expression grows serious. I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hellknights. No denizen of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouths, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power that is so exciting. I even heard that part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomedae of yours right away, but I have many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. And of course I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations. Kiranda's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Regil's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. Only someone utterly mad would trust a demon. What's she then? A holy angel with a nimbus? Kiranda points to Arushale. Want to hear about the time she and I spent a lovely afternoon with young twin brothers from an austere monastic order? You're growing tiresome, demon. Make your move and let's get this over with. I've told you what I want. Say yes, Emerylda, and in return you'll get priceless knowledge about the demonic and cultist activities, my small collection of trophies, and me. Say no, and you'll get nothing but the incessant whining of your Hell Knight flunky. I'm surprised Arishale's not saying anything. I'm also surprised that there's no options to sense motive. I know Succubus would have really high bluff, but we should at least get a chance at it. We can't trust the demon. We definitely can't enlist a demon that's still on the side of it. Evil. I mean, we could even get Sealer to detect evil on her. Enough. Don't even dream of earning my trust, Kuranda. How very boring, the demon hisses. Okay. So, who has... Let's have a look. What are you, Kuranda? You're not very high level. You're a demon of magic, so... What sort of action is this? Move action. Regel's not going first. Where is Regel anyway?
Prepare yourself. I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okay. Ooh. Where is that? Oli Uliodru. So what do we need to deal with here? See invisible permanent. Has phantasmal killer. Did we have our buffs up? I think we did. It's a demon of magic as well. But let's get down. Protection from alignment, communal. Protection from evil. Because I do not want to get caught off guard. Why was that a swift action? I don't know, but I will take it. Alright, what do we got? Abyssal Huntress. So they're a little on the scary side. So let's... what do we got? Yeah, let's throw you down over here. And activate that. Wish I had you a little bit closer when you cast Holy Aura. Let's get Regil under this thing. Let's smite it. What sort of actions is free?
Kneel before me.
Alright. Got our free haste. Let's do it. And let's get our mirror image back on. There's demons everywhere. Ruchelet. Let's not worry about killing that yet. Let's try and kill this one.
Guide my hand.
Okay, incubuses. Two huntresses over there, hey? Well, let's just charge in with bismuth. Where's the other Olidoro? Oh, okay.
Into the fray. The light.
No attacks left, okay. Now, what is he? Okay, so they're invisible, but we have see invisibility. I thought I saw invisibility on them. Yeah, but that's fine, we can see invisible. Where are you, Ember? Let's get you out of combat. And what was the Oliduro's will save? Quite high? Let's knock its saving throws down, shall we? Doesn't matter now because I've called. Thank you, Diva. But I put you over there to deal with them. Okay, Emerylda. Two incubi just there. Let's just drop its saving throws again. Thank you for stepping into range, Abyssal Huntress. And because I learned, I want to Phantasmal Killer this thing. Boom! It still rolled a 19. Still failed. Nice. Alright. Nice work. Sealer is not in trouble in the slightest. So maybe I've overdone this fight.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean, there's probably no point putting these to sleep, but whatever. Regil studies the demon's corpse. His face is impenetrable. I'm not in hell yet. You refused to listen to this winged abomination, Emerylda. That was commendable. Now we must examine the keep and look for any traces of our missing people. Let's not tarry here. Onward. Yes, it's time to put an end to this curious affair. Okay, let's see what's going on. These masterwork, they are. Woohoo! What are these? Probably +1. Shock composite longbow is +1. Okay. There's probably another one over here. Oh, that's my summon diva. What's this? Few mortals apart from the Hellknights would dare settle next to a hotbed of the blight. The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place and there are no signs of a battle. Okay, I can go inside there. Let's go and have a look. Security checkpoint, a precautionary measure highly characteristic of the Hellknights flanks the entrance. The Hellknights are all here. What's going on? Oh, there we go. A tall man wearing black armor and a full helm salutes you with his sword. Knight Commander, you have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat on the onslaught of the demon Karandra and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a hushed voice, Many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost, so the demons couldn't reach them as easily. Regil remains silent and calculating as he studies the knight. Your story has too many inconsistencies. Regil permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Emerylda, and I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals. Needs to be a way to detect the demons. How's that? Are they all shadow demons? Deep shadow demons. It looks like elemental assessor, yeah. Okay, well, let's see what we're up to. Angler of Vices, deep shadow demons. Okay, that is an issue. We got to kill that one. Alright, so time for another haste spell. And do they have see invisibility? I'm assuming they do. No, they don't. They're immune to a lot of things because they're incorporeal. Shadow evocation. Do they have? They're immune to energy drain, but do they have level drain or anything like that themselves? This I'm not sure about. But this one's incorporeal. We need to... I mean, they're all incorporeal. This one's a high level sorcerer and level 4 mythic, so we need to deal with this one first. It's going to be immune to all that. Are they immune to mind affecting? Will save is garbage. No, they're not immune to mind affecting. Are all their will saves garbage? No. Okay, well let's drop this down. Can we get the ones through? Is there an angle I can get these ones inside the door room as well? Not both of them. Okay, now get Nenio back here. Okay, so it didn't do any strength damage to us. Gotcha, good. Okay, Reg will kill that one first. Okay, so it didn't kill it that easy, did it? So they're not immune to sleep. Were they immune to mind affecting? Ability score damage, drain, precision damage. What does this do again then? Does that count as ability score damage and drain? Mind affecting compulsion. Let's try it. I don't know if it's going to work. Did it work? It did. Perfect. So that's shut him down for being able to cast spells. Now get at the back again, Ember. Alright, Ivu. Let's see if we can just put you here. And drop this one across those two. Oh. Sorry, Hellknights. You're actually genuinely alive in there, are you? Okay, were you a demon of magic? I think you were. Okay, cool. Making short work of that. Did you just cast a spell? Was that a spell? Didn't I hit you with Feeble Mind? Unable to use... So it doesn't count as one of its spells. That's annoying. Because that definitely was a spell. I guess never mind then, hey. What do we summon? Summon Axiomite. Cool. Oh, what do we have here? Succubus. So this is probably gonna smite our way through it and get our sword buffed. So how much of that is cold? D6 of that is cold. Throw down slow, and we might throw down this again. Okay, Regil. You got 4 smites. How long does this last for? 1 round. AC bonus against chaotic enemies. Let's just smite it to get it out of the way quickly. Okay, Ember. How many can we hit with this fire snake? Just the 2? We'll just do that. Okay, it's dealt with that one. Breath weapon is still offline, so let's go for the Angler of Vices. You can just keep fighting this one that's next to you.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, Richelieu, just keep shooting. Abyssal Huntress at the back somewhere. Okay. We've all taken a little bit of damage, but I'm not too worried. just have a little bit of fun with Core Lightning Storm. Probably not going to get through their resistances, but... Okay, they're actually immune.
Into the fray.
Alright. What can you do, Nenya? I guess we could use your Fireball. Do you still have the Fireball staff? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Kneel before me.
And I suppose we might as well just drop another Fire Snake on these guys. Just normal, just a normal move action, please. There we go. Because that won't hurt Regil. This weapon's still offline, so just come on in. You just get out of the way. Alright. Clean up here a bit. Damn. Who'd you hit with a negative level? Regil, okay. Do they have a whole monster at will? Seems pretty good.
Without risk.
Okay, we got this under control. Regil will be able to slaughter this thing.
Press the attack.
No? It wasn't close enough? Well, we might as well coup de grace it. Another demon. Wait! The ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of a kneeling cultist with its claws. Are you as deaf to compassion as you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I used as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he is dead. That's interesting. Personally, I would let him kill the Hell Knight. I know Regil would want me to let the Hell Knight die, because that's actually the right thing to do in this situation, to end the atrocities that this demon could commit. Yeah, I don't think Emerylda would let him go, but I don't think those responses are how he would word it. She would try and save him, but obviously it's not going to be possible with these dialogue options. But she will want him to stop him. I must stop you, no matter the cost to these cultists. Something along those lines. I don't know exactly how she would word that, but... The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. So we could heal him. We should be able to heal him. I would happily use a Breath of Life on that cultist to make sure that he survives, but it's not an option, even though that's what Emerylda would do. Let him kill him, bring him back to life. What about the surviving cultists? Should we interrogate them? They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. If you don't want to waste your time, the Orders will take care of them later. We still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Regil casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it best. Then we must leave. It's time. Okay. We'll take all these. And it's worth a little bit of money, I suppose, but... I guess we should probably do this too. Oh, turn that slow walking speed off. Yeah, that'll do. Fighting the bleaching, practical guidance. So this is probably what Regil had. So bleaching is what happens to gnomes in Galarian when they're outside the first world. Let's use an apprentice lockpick just to guarantee it.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Use that. Sunstroke. Heavy mace. +3 radiant cold iron. Heavy mace. D6 positive energy damage. So that's... I'm going to have to try that, but that shouldn't do extra damage to a demon. So that should actually heal the demon, because demons are still living creatures, and positive energy heals living creatures. So it's an odd thing. There's been a couple of them that have had that. The Hellknights are all here. Paralicta Amius Rent leans on his longsword. At last. How did it go, Paralicta Derenge? Exactly as it should have. Want details, Rent? Prod your signifiers. After all, your order takes such pride in them. And these must be the 3 missing chapters, right? Of course. Regil pauses and deliberately continues in a louder voice so that Amios and the others knights can hear him. Everything that happened was, in a way, a show. We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it, hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer more from that vice than anyone else. Regil's smile is a cruel one. Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the Orders knew a lot about the new commander's behaviour, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. So I suggested that they meet with Coranda and her cohorts. So you were testing me. Yes, I was. Regil doesn't look away. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. Regil lowers his voice a touch. And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the Crusade and our shared cause. We're at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. I must concede, in a way, I even feel obliged to do so, that you passed my test with flying colours. To my deepest regret, even some of my fellow Hellknights would have failed to impress me to this degree. I understand your concern, and don't begrudge you this test. Regil bows respectfully. I'm glad we've reached an understanding, and I am sorry I had to resort to such measures. Now that we've discussed everything, there is a small matter to attend to. Regil looks at the ranks of the Hell Knight and raises his voice. Yeka and Kel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralicta Derenge. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed her misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation? Yeka swallows dryly as he tries to feign composure. A Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain, or go against the order's interests, then the knight must report his order to the higher order command. Regil's piercing gaze bores into the young knight. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the Knight Commander. That didn't seem right to me, but... You don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You gave him an order, and now you want to punish him for following it? Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, then we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Well, that was interesting. Oh, we got the Hell Knights back here. Let's see if there's any shops or anything in here. Yeah, they're all back. What's going on? Why are you moving so slow, Bismuth? So no one actually lives in here, and they're just going to leave the whole place smothered in blood? Okay. What do we got? Armiger. Oh, some loot that I missed. Armiger, Hellknights. So, Hellknights. So no one really here of any sort of importance. Oh no, there we go. Aminos Renth. Relic Aminos Renth greets you with a nod, Knight Commander. If you wish, my Armigers will show you a list of goods we offer. This includes both the spoils of war and the items produced by our Order's craftsmen. I'd like to see what your chapter has for sale. Alright, let's get rid of our junk too. Is that junk? Yeah, it's pretty much junk. It's not though. What was that one? It's actually quite a good little dagger. Let's get rid of all these. That's that one. It's actually really good against undead, but not that great against other creatures. Should I be keeping these? I might keep these until I go back to, oh, what's the name of the place? Where the court is. And then I might try and sell them. Okay. Let's see what you've got. Belt of Improved Protection. It's a weird bonus to have something called Protection. Half Plate of Synergy. It's an additional DR1. Also quite good. What are you wearing? Carapace. It's Mithril. I think I like the mobility. Helmet of Durable Cavalier. No, okay, it's not as good as what we've got. The Vigilant Watch is a spear. Battle Forged. Deals 1d12 plus 3 damage on a hit and has a critical range of 19 to 20. It's quite good for a full plate. Plus 2, okay. So nothing we want. Alright. Okay, well, it's that's probably a good spot to actually wrap this up. We're close to an hour, and I don't really want to get started on anything else, and we've just finished off Regel's Think, so we'll probably now use this opportunity to just look at the map, work out what we're going to do next. Got quite a bit of gold there, so we do need to find something to spend that on. Some item crafting would have been nice. So we could head out to Blackwater, or maybe head up to the Dragon Burial Ground while we've got Regil and we're out this way. We're also only 18 hours from Dresden, so we could head back there and then come back down this way, because we've still got to go to Terendalev's lair and the Heart of Mystery. Whatever this Ravaged Longhouse is. We've done all these, haven't we? Yep. We've done these. Did we do that one? Yeah, we did do that one. Okay. Cool. So, next time, we do have to go to Wintersun too. So we might head back to Dresden, swap Regil back out. No. No, we will. We're going to go to the Dragon Burial Ground next time, while we've got Regil, while we're out this way. Because I think we've still got a bit of time. Yeah, we've still got heaps of corruption on our corruption meter. So we might head up here to the Dragon Burial Ground. Let's see if we can get up there. And then we'll save it outside the Dragon Burial Ground. Hoping we can get there this way. Yep, this is looking promising. Perfect. Cool, so we'll rest here. Right, let's try again. In your order, you follow 5 deities, including Iomedae and Asmodeus, but you do not follow them in general, only the parts of their faith that you like most. That is correct. It means that you and I are more alike than you would care to think, Paladin. I recognize the Inheritor's many achievements, and I salute them. That's good. It's good to recognize that, because I Wondered why that wasn't being addressed earlier. So yeah, it's good to see that that being brought forward in the dialogue. I just want to quickly check, is Regil actually considered evil? Yeah, he is actually considered evil. So I wonder if he has a chance to turn him back towards neutral or even good. We'll see. We're going to keep him around for a little bit. Lan kind of crossed a line with Emerylda, and he's kind of annoyed me as well, but as much as useful as he has been. We'll think about it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we shall see you in the next episode.